Welcome. ¿Cuenta de qué? Welcome, guys. So we got the Win 3, the 1X player, the Switch, the both Win Max, the 2019 and 21 version, and the 1X player. So I'm just gonna be messing around gaming and just have you guys live. But feel free to ask questions or interact. We're watching Childhood on me focused. So hey guys, I've been interested to see how the Steam Deck actually turns out, you know, get my hands on it. Like the rest of the consoles are, you can't go back with any of these, but let me finish this off. No, that's good, but gotta change the resolution. It's a little bit too high. It might be just this fight scene though, because when you're regular fighting, Oh yeah, so I got the 1165 G100, but I got the 1195 G7. I mean, sorry, 1195 G7 coming, but that's the 1165s. I'd like to try out the 1X Player 1195 G7, and I got the AMD GPD Win Max coming, the AMD version. Those are the 2019 Intel one and the 2021 Intel one. Hopefully you can hear me, guys. Yeah, let me turn that down a little bit. But yeah, so the channel's getting the Aya Neo Pro Retro Edition and the Odin Lite and the Odin Pro. The channel will not be getting the base model of the Odin, but we'll be getting the Lite and the Pro around November. The Win Max AMD version is coming to the channel, and the Win 3 1195 G7 model is also coming to the channel. And we already got these here, and I did pre-order the Steam Deck, but that's not coming until like April of next year. So, and I ordered the highest configuration for the Steam Deck, and I already got money aside for that. So yeah, so the only one that I want to get my hands on that it's not coming is the 1195 G7 Aya Neo. I mean the 1X Player. I got this model, but I would like to try out. But I would like to try out the 2 terabyte model, just because like the storage space. That's to me is like the best one right now. If you want, you know, good performance, because it's big enough. Like the cooling on this is very good. The Win Max is good, and the Win 3 is good, but those would have, in my opinion, better performance, like due to cooling and size and heat dissipation and all that stuff, and the turbo button, you know, just. But the Win Max, I believe it's the Win Max 2021 model. I feel like the fans can't keep up with that power. Like, I don't know if it makes any sense. Like, it's cool, but like sometimes I feel like it throttles like too much for my taste. So, but that's just from my beginning testing, you know. That's just from, I'm still trying to get the right drivers and all that stuff for the Win Max 2021 model. But yeah. The Valve VR headset talk. I'll order it if it comes out. I like VR. I stopped buying VR because I felt like they were just coming out just to come out. But if it's really, you know, gaming oriented that fits my needs, I will be getting it. But I just feel like that first ones were kind of gimmicky. But now in 2021, I believe that they're relevant, they're worth it. But like after the Rift, I got the Oculus Rift and the PlayStation VR. I was like, that's enough to try it out, but I'll wait until it gets better, you know?
Let's finish it with this next move, Sasuke. Yeah.
All right. I was about to skip it. He just let me go at him. He wasn't even trying. Oof. Oof. I thought I was about to get hit. Alright, let's finish him. You got me. Got too greedy. Let me see the shots. Yeah, but you can't go wrong with getting the Win 3. You know which configuration you want? The 65 or the 95, it's not a bad choice. Can't go wrong with any of those. The 95 or 65. 35, I feel like it's not powerful enough to be, worth the purchase. Especially since the price difference is like $50. WinMax, which model? 2019, 2021, AMD model. For $750. All right, so if I was gonna buy a console right now to give to somebody that didn't have any of these, I would go with either WinMax 2021 model, Aya Neo, the Aya Neo 2021, or Win 3 1195, because it costs the same as the 65. So probably the 65 will go higher price, resellers, than the 95, because the 95 is going to be the base from now on. So the same thing for all of them. So any of the 1195 ones would be my best recommendation. Just the Intel 1195 G7 or Aya Neo 2021 or the WinMax AMD model for around that price. But the Intel one has been really good, and you could dock it, so you could actually use it as a computer thing. So, but yeah, I don't know if you understood what I was saying, but yeah. Nah, you're probably better off waiting. Like for 750, you're close to what you could get for something that's relevant this year. You know what I'm saying? It's better off to wait. Like with the 750, I'd pre-order the Steam Deck. It's $5. So whether you end up buying it or not, you get $5 in, and just put like $20 aside or whatever weekly, or $25, because you'll get it around after April. That's your best bet for 750. Even if you get the middle Steam Deck, or the second or third configuration, I'd recommend. Sorry, I got a face mask in my face. It's hard to even breathe. But yeah, I'm looking at the messages too. But yeah, so that's what I would do though. 1195 is probably the best chip right now you could get. So whether it's the WinMax, the Win 3, or the Aya Neo, the WinMax, 1X player, WinMax, or the Win 3, the 1195 G7 is your best bet. Yeah. You're welcome. because for the price you get and good performance, that will still be relevant even when the Steam Deck comes out. And you know, you could always just add a GPU later on if you ever want. I did get the the Ioneo Pro, the retro model, just because I wanted to like see what, you know, how big of improvement, but I never got to try the older model. So I might try to pick up the 2021 model after I get my Pro, just to see like the performance. I usually don't like going backwards with like weaker devices, like if I already got the highest spec one. But in that case, I feel like it's relevant because a lot of people stuck with the 2020 upgrade model and didn't upgrade to the Pro, especially the retro one. So that's one thing I've been thinking about. But I got my eye on the One X Player 1195. That's the one that I'm missing. That is not coming. That can't wait to be able to, you know, get it. Nope, no Switch OLED. Some places are having them in display though. Comes out real soon, so. But yeah, I'll be getting the Switch OLED. Curious, but I want the white model. I don't want the. I just wish that the white was all white. You know, the casing is still like black, so it's like that's I'm not really in a. And it's got the same chip. The only real difference is the screen. Like that's it. Everything else is. But like when you got this and all of that, like the Switch OLED doesn't really, you know, doesn't really motivate you to get it. You know, I'm not in a rush to get it. Like I was more excited to get the Odin Lite and Odin Pro than I am to, you know, get the Switch OLED. Not because they're better, just it's different. And the reason I got the Lite and Pro and not the base model is because the base and the Pro have the same chip. The only difference is the RAM, but I wanted to have the max RAM because that's where you're gonna really get the most performance out of it. It doesn't make sense to get the 4 GB models. So I upgraded the batteries and the RAM on the Lite. So I'm getting the Lite, but with the highest configuration. Better battery. But this screen is gorgeous for the One X Player. Like right now, I got it in like lower resolution, but it's a gorgeous screen. Especially like if you raise the light, the brightness. Hold on. I think it's gorgeous. Let me make sure that is on. Yep. Let me plug it in. It's not plugged in. There. Sorry, I didn't have it plugged in. So when you got it plugged in, you hear that. You hear that thing running. Stupid charger. There. So yeah. Sorry, I was having some charger difficulty. I'm over there pulling the cable by accident. But yeah, definitely worth it. Actually, let me try different games. Mm. I haven't tried the Switch emulator on it. I'm gonna have to look into that. Yeah, I'll look into that. But for example, like Super Meat Boy, like you could get it running at some crazy resolution. Yeah, I'll try this. Better off with a D-pad. Oh shit, I forgot to jump. It's like, there. Oh. It's been a while since I played this. I did get higher level, but it's been a while since I played. Ah, shit. I prefer the D-pad on the Win Max. I mean, Win 3. Win 3 has, like, my favorite D-pad. And the Win Max. Win Max and Win 3, but Win 3 has my favorite D-pad out of these. Switch has the worst D-pad in my opinion, but just saying. But with like the Satisfy, the Skull and Co. I think it's the Skull and Co. The Skull and Co. Like button, like the sticker buttons. It's actually nice. Gosh. All right, let me try something else. Did I get this game running yet? I think I need to download it. Hopefully it lets me play, because usually it needs to download. I haven't tried Devil May Cry. I've been wanting to play it though, but like Bayonetta, I love playing Bayonetta on this. I got it on the Switch also, but it's meh, kind of, you know. And with all these devices, install RetroArch on Steam. Awesome. You could just load it up from Steam. You could do like the side load and the original RetroArch, but downloading the Steam version is way more easier. And they're adding more support for it, so that's not bad. So you don't even have to have problems with the Steam Deck or the Proton. Hey man, how you doing? Hey, it's been a while, man. I was used to do live streams every day last year, or like 2 years ago, actually. My bad, 2 years ago. But yeah, now we're back. I like recording. I could just use the computer this whole time. These 2 years, I could have been using the computer, but I think the phone is better. Just have the phone in my face and just play. Let's check this out. Alright, so hold on. Let me see if I fixed the charger part. Alright, so it's charging now. This charger is better. So the 1X, the 1X, 1GX Pro, whatever, charger dock is not really compatible with this one. So I had to use the original one for this one, because even though it's a bigger brick, this one needs the original one more. The Win 3 Max also charges this good, but the one for this one, I don't feel like it really charges it. Like my battery was draining and stuff. Frames are a little bit higher than I'd expected them to be, but let me see. Where am I supposed to go? I'm guessing there. On some like enemies on the scene, man. Oops. Ah, shit. That almost died. Been a while since I played Devil May Cry. But yeah, so you could definitely crank up the graphics over here. Where are they? Oh, there it is. It's in the top one. You could probably do 800 resolution. It's on high, but you could do like ultra. Hold on, let me try ultra on this one. Okay. Maybe VSync. Let's see. So VSync. All right. You know what? 800p. Why not? Let's risk it. All right. Not bad. 60 frames is good enough for me. And it looks way nicer. But yeah, you could have it, crazy frames, but You don't really need all that. But each his own. Yeah, I hope I was able to help you with your win max. Like, what was it? Your GPD win? This one? I still have it. Let me just put it back. Just these feel like retro consoles now. Like, they're so like when you look at this now and like those feel so retro. Still good for emulation though. Which Oculus Rift? It looks so good. What else resolution I could get away with? I just want to see what's the limit. 1080p, let's see. Oof, might not be. Might be like, yeah, we can't do that. Oh, okay, 1080p, no problem. You want it? You got it. Oh, 1080p. So yeah, this thing could play 1080p. I'm not worried about. Steam Deck's gonna be overkill, I guess, for this. Rift S. I gotta get a Oculus Rift. Ah, hold on. Was it this one? All right, there. That was about to die. So 1080p handles it, no problem. $1440p. Why not? Let's try that. $60 frames still. Wow. It's not even an issue for this. We're playing at 1440p. Devil May Cry. I forgot which edition this is, but 1440p, guys. Where is it? Hold on. Where's this? What's my favorite move? Hold on. Nah, I can't figure it out. That's good enough. All right, now let's try to push it to. But yeah, the Rift. I need to get one. I need to get, because I got the original Oculus Rift. But the Rift S, I'll check it out. Am I supposed to be going this way? Okay. That's not bad. It drops to like 65, but. And then like 49. It's still playable. This is not bad. like 50, 45 frames. Still not a bad experience with this game. Sorry, I got like too close. All right, hold on. Let me try. Let me try lowering it to see if it stays at. If I could keep it at 60 frames during combat. Yeah, if you got any questions or any games or anything you want me to try out, just let me know. I could load it while I keep playing. I got 4. All right, so that's another thing. Let me quit this. Ugh. So if you want to add me on, that is my Steam username. So like you could just take a screenshot of it if you're watching this. And just take a screenshot. So it's friend code and SW. You'll probably be able to find it just by pressing that. And that's also my Switch code. So if you add this number on the Switch, you'll be able to add me on Switch. If you put friend code with that, you'll be able to add me on Steam. So take a picture, guys, if you watch this. All right, let me get back to some video games. Capcom. Let me lower this a little bit so I can put my I'm gonna switch back to 720p ultra settings. Yeah. Were you able to see? I don't even know what time it is. But hold on. Were you able to see the Steam username? So I got it at 720p, HD, shadows, and everything. Just everything high. Alright. So yeah, so you could just have me on Switch. And I have like 1,000 games on Switch or more. Definitely like 1,000 purchased. Not counting the free ones. I know it was over 1,000 for a purchase because I bought like every game that ever came out for the first year or two. And then like I stopped buying games for Switch and just went strictly PC since PC was making it better and handhelds already coming out. But yeah, when I first I got 4,000 games on Steam, like no joke. When I first saw the Win Max, I mean the GPD Win, the regular Win, I knew there was gonna be way more like I already knew my collection was kind of gonna look like this with handhelds for PC. So I went all out on PC games. Nah, yeah, I bought too many games for Switch, but I don't regret it. Like right now, I'll just buy like Switch exclusive ones, but I'm not buying like regular Switch unless there's like a Switch edition that has like certain, but Nintendo titles only is the ones that are worth it. No. Why did you crash? I was enjoying this game. Alright. Let's put it back up. Alright. It might be this. River Tuner has a tendency to do that. Kind of kick you out of games. But yeah, so when I saw the original Win 1, I went all out on PC games. I was like, yep, that's where it's going to be my platform. Handheld PCs. And at the time, it was just speculation. I was just like, I didn't know how it was going to plan out. And the Win original one was not like a sure thing. It was just like, I probably was like, maybe this is going to explode in my hand. But I still have my original one, though. This is the aluminum one, by the way. I love the aluminum. I want all my handheld PC stuff to come out aluminum because it's so comfortable. Ah, no. Yeah. Got distracted. What was it? Oh. What was it? Hold on. Demo pool. Do that. Oh, I was pressing the wrong one, sorry. I was pressing X for like PlayStation. Ha. Almost did it again. I get the X and A confused. PlayStation controller is my favorite. Which one? Act Razor. I'll check it out. I'm taking a screenshot real quick. I kind of turned the thing off. Trying to take a screenshot. Right there. Yeah, I'll check it out. Yeah, I played my Switch. That's my Switch right there. That is me Switch. So yeah, I'm playing at 720p. And it looks really good. Like you could increase the graphics though. But I put 720p with everything clicked on, like VSync and everything. The Observer. That sounds good. The game is fun. So yeah, let me try to crank it up before I stop playing it. I've been trying to test it out. All right, so I got like everything checked. Let's check it out if it can handle it right now. Indoors. Make sure the charger's plugged in, you know. Don't want my battery to die. It goes to like 40 frames. Oh, that service? Hell yeah. Get it. I'm gonna get the family one though. I'm gonna get the for like I got like 11 Nintendo Switch. Like no joke. Well, you probably see my channel, but I need to get the family one, man. And it's gonna be Sega and Nintendo 64. I don't know. I want Game Boy. Like Game Boy Colors, like, and Game Boy Advance would be like my favorite. Mostly for Pokemon games. You know, I'm not done with Pokemon Red and Blue. Not finished yet. Alright. So yeah, that's not bad though. You get like 40 frames on everything on 2K. It's not bad. Now let me lower it down a little bit before I exit. But yeah, that's not bad. And that was like the highest settings you could think about. So I leave my 1X player and all my other handhelds, like that one, all of them, I leave it 720p for like screen resolution. So I always keep it at 720p, right? I always keep it at 720p from the Intel way, right? But when I'm playing the game, I could always increase it after that. You know what I'm saying? But Windows is running at 720p. That way you get a smoother experience when you're loading your games and all that stuff, you know? Or like when you're switching from, like, let's say you're playing the game at 1600p, right? But you go to Windows, you don't want your Windows resolution to be at 1600p because then it's going to be too tasking on the processor while you're trying to switch just to do this. Just to do that, it's gonna want too much power just for being on this menu for like 5 seconds, 10 seconds, right? So this is right here, 720p. But when I go back to my game, if my game is running at 1600p, then it just increases automatically. So that's just, you know, one thing I've done with my handhelds. All right, update, and I'll get back to you. Oh, I could have picked the low spec one. Hold up. I'll play the regular. See how it handles it. But yeah, you want to go with the low spec one if you're playing on these most of the time. Oh, and I haven't turned on turbo yet, so that's another thing that's going for us. Forgot to turn on turbo. you would have been able to get more frames. I probably would have been able to do 1600p at like a higher frame for the Devil May Cry. Yep, 5. Street Fighter vs. Tekken is one of my favorite fighting games. And Capcom versus Marvel. I need to buy like the Zelda games. I haven't bought the newest Zelda games that have come out. But you talking about the Game Boy one? Yeah, and the SNES. I'll be doing Switch videos soon. And I'm gonna try to pick up the Switch OLED as soon as possible and compare it to the rest of the consoles. I need to connect my arcade stick to this. I got a portable arcade stick. This would be heaven with it on the go. The screen is big enough and performance is good enough for it to be used with arcade stick. So yeah, this is the regular model and you still getting good probably get better performance with the other one, but all right. Let's go. Just put it on the stand. Loving it. Can't wait for that Switch. Oh, that's the one thing I'm looking forward to, the Switch OLED. The stand, like, just boom, keep going. Even if they didn't add the screen, that stand would have been a way better upgrade. Just sit it and start playing because, you know, it's finicky. So that's the regular one. Now the low spec mode. Link's Awakening 2. Yo, the Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, those games, like, are so, like, you'll get into it and you'll actually want to complete it. Like, modern games, I feel like they're more, like, kind of like, oh, all right, I'll go with it. But, like, back then, you'd want to be, like, a completionist, you know? You'd have that completionist mode. Like, you're like, oh, I want to do this. I want to get the whole thing. It might just be because of the 2D factor of it, you know? 2D games, you're gonna just beat them fast. You're just like, let me just get this done, you know? But that's just my personal opinion. I feel like I beat more 2D games than 3D games. It's not gonna look as good as the regular model, but it'll be way smoother now. I love the 2019 model for WinMax. That thing was like, I was still playing it when I got this. I was just like, yeah. So when I was waiting for this one, I was kind of like I know I'm gonna like it because I still play my regular WinMax 2019 model, you know. But in 2021, if you're gonna buy something, you might as well get the newer model that come out. It just makes more sense because it's more future proof. That's the only reason I don't recommend buying a WinMax. Like, if you already have one, then I'd be like, you don't get another one. Get a different one. Get what, like, if you already have a WinMax, I'd recommend you get like this. This one I don't really recommend. It's too expensive for what you're getting, and it's like the build quality is the best one out of all of them. Like, this build quality, but this is the worst build quality controller. It goes from a 10 to 0. Like, it's like No, like if they make third party better ones, or if you buy the rails and use the Switch Joy Cons, then yeah. Or the other ones, the Switch Joy Cons, but the generic ones, better option than these. These are not the greatest. That's what kills this. Like, this is the only thing that kills it. But there is options out there where you could just put the rail, buy the rails, boom, hook them up, and get the program and all that stuff. But if you already got a WinMax, just get the Win 3, One X Player, or wait for the Steam Deck or the Io. But I don't see point in upgrading, because like I was still playing. I get them because I like reviewing them. I'm curious, and I collect them. I don't like. I still got my original ones. I didn't buy it to then just play it and then sell it when a new one comes out. I planned, it's made a lifestyle decision to collect them, and still go back and play them. This one I usually use it for just RetroArch. I just got like RetroArch, some Game Boy stuff. Like, that's like my Game Boy. That's what I call my Game Boy, because the battery life on it is ridiculous for what you get for Game Boy games, especially since I play like battery saver mode. And I always usually play charging it, and unless I'm not next to a charger, but I usually got like a battery pack and stuff, so I get a lot of battery life on top of that. Always play charged unless you're literally on the go without a battery. Like if you're playing next to your bed or something, plug it in. I got turbo mode running. I'll still play without it though, but just got it on just cause I'm plugged in. But if you're not plugged in, do not turn it on. See, turned it off. All right, what else can we play? Shadow PC, so I could play. My favorite streaming for games is GeForce Now. I tried Shadow. I've tried Google Stadia. Like, I did not like any of them personally. The only one that I've liked and been using since like 2013 is the GeForce Now. It used to be called like the Grid on the Shield tablets, like the Nvidia Shield tablets. Like, these are the Shield tablets, like Shield tablet. This is like the one that I use for reading books. I use a Shield tablet for reading books, like that. And then this is the one that I use for like the grip, like the iPega grip or whatever. And this one's just, the one that I take on the go. Excuse me. I had a sneeze there. But yeah, so this one's good for like a controller and stuff like that. And two of these are the ones that I could connect internet still to. So it's not bad. But yeah, so I even got the Nvidia Shields portable. But yeah, the GeForce Now is like my thing. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Shadow Knight is awesome on this. It looks very nice. Let's try some Bayonetta. I've been trying to launch it, but it didn't let me last time, so hopefully it launches now. I like cranked it up to the highest settings, and that stopped it from. Alright, so I'm gonna show you a trick. I already know how to fix this. So if you crank up, if you're playing on your PC on any computer and you're playing on your Steam game and you got the Steam game set up to the highest setting and you're having this issue where it won't launch again, the quick solution is just validate data and that'll fix it. So quick free tip right there. I'll be back, guys. Alright, it's validating still. Grab some Almond Joy. Don't judge me. What? That should definitely solve the issue. If not, just uninstall it and install it again. But for Naruto, it always works. Oh, they took out some of the titles. What's happening is that most of those companies are trying to get a piece of the pie. So they take them off GeForce Now because like everybody now wants to make their own. Like eventually, most developers will just create their own, interface for streaming it or put it somewhere where it benefits them. So it sucks, but I understand. Alright. Bayonetta, you are getting deleted, and I will reinstall you later. Alright. Now, while we do that, alright. Bastion. I think I've played that game before. Not sure. I think it was on Switch. Oh, it looks nice.
Kid spies a good perch for some target practice. Knows he should draw the string all the way back.
Oh.
Watch his step. Good news is the emergency defenses still work. Bad news is they aiming for the kill.
This game is not gonna push any boundaries. I think that's the highest it goes.
Except a few pointers from a dusty
No, it runs good. It's a good looking game. I don't know what that is, but alright guys, so just got a message that I got a package, so I'll be going to pick it up. Don't know what it is, but see you guys later guys. Peace.